OK， 今天继续冲主线。我今天要玩的主线是哪里呢？我看哦，准备寻找最后一名守卫者，前往火米村3根扫帚。这家店真的有3根扫帚，很酷，一根、2根、3根，奶油啤酒的地方。
Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
这边我有点忘记为什么要找罗德格克。
Good to see you again.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
修复我们之间破裂的关系，陷阱还是得去拿才对。
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
那个手枪已经有模组了啊。网络上已经有人装了手枪的模组。啊，我先开一个东西。OK。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
我解支线解到之后，有点忘记我的主线要干嘛。
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
离木有多远啊？这样走好像太慢，我们走快点。但我好像不能超过他。他人。罗德格克先生，动起来！跑起来，跑起来！换上显像巫师的装备，我要进攻了！会让人家认出我是霍格华兹的学生。
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtgott is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
我来携带我的火焰魔法才对。这边有一个火焰冰冻，缴械应该没用。然后我看一下哦，我来天赋。 觉得这个蛮好用的，这个好了。Incendio， 可是我还没有学这么邪恶的咒语。
Lumos，
它自己亮了。
Revelio. It's sealed.
少一只蝴蝶。
Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard.
哎，我装备来满了。糟糕，我没有去卖我的装备，直接摧毁。
Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
我调个设定。哎，我按错招式。把这个咬人的叫出来。这是什么？钱。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
这一看要战斗的意思。
are horrible. Incendiary.
你看，
Repulsor.
干嘛？
Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Incendiary.
你看有一只，
Repulsor. Revelio. Repulsor.
诶，上面有东西吗？诶，其实可以在上面打他们，就不怕被攻击。
Revelio. Lumos.
这上面有一只，这怎么用？
Lumos.
哦，要把这两只，
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
感谢盗贼之海的解谜。哎，这边两只哦。哦，是哦。
Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
别走，太可怕了，先走这里。
Revelio. It's sealed shut from the other side. Repulsor. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh.
有水，好险！诶，这条路是
Revelio.
绕一圈。诶，这往上走。诶，那边看起来是正路。 好，解开了，开门了。 减速1名燃烧的敌人，减速1名燃烧的敌人。拉手术。还是我的小只的。还有。
Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Incendio!
剩下你。
Confringo! Revelio.
解谜时间。这条是我刚刚进来的吗？对。Lumos。诶，这个机关如果要这样，诶，把这引过来吗
Lumos.
在这边等着。
Levioso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso.
哎，等一下。
Lumos.
好像有顺序错。
Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Capulso.
Lumos.
思考一下，这个应该是在这里没错。这样一只，第三只在
Revelio.
这里。
Lumos.
可以拉过来。
Depulso. Accio.
如果用
Glacius.
哦，好像可以。
Capulso.
I need to bring Moss to the door.
Glacius. Capulso.
Lumos.
"我先放着。
Revelio.
这样我也上不去。
Lumos.
哎，那还有一只。
Depulso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
有其他人。
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Revelio. Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Repulsor.
我要打3怪。
Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
我好像也不需要战斗。
You've made a grave mistake.
哦，看戏看戏。
Stop right there! Expulso!
看戏就好了。这把3怪就决定是你了。
Expulso!
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Expulso! 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 Look what you've done! You expulso!
谁一只啊？快点！
Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
给他丢石头。
Expulso!
好了，看来我还是得面对他。
Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
去吧！我怎么记得可以对他使用道转？看看哦，看看我的教学。3怪我觉得可以用道转，翻倒，让棍棒朝向地面时，翻倒的招式。 翻倒，对啊，这哎，我用了什么？哦，是这招可以。哎，我要对你使用翻倒。 哎，用不出来。想要得那个决斗技巧。哎，哦，还是这样，他倒地再用那招。快！ 别倒了。
Potato.
来啊！近一点，吸引注意力啊！ 有，成功。
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
玻璃兽，但我好像还不能救他们。怎么鱼在岸上？
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Perhaps it's dinner.
You let Lawrence out well, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Leviosa. Propendo.
这手给你，你去哪？你去哪？
Impressive.
Leviosa. Descender.
And no one to share in my victory. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
这个妖精感觉有隐藏些什么事情。
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
工作任务。 我来看看什么任务。哦，这两个是主线，塞巴斯蒂安跟他妹妹。哦，要如何抓捕拯救魔法奇兽？这两个你可以来解一下。我先看小精灵。要去万应室。
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then.
我刚刚迪克是飞起来。
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
抓捕带。哦，还要用这种咒语组。它滚那么快哦！他好像困住了这颗球。对，决定是你啊！
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
迪克跑很快。哦，没有气球。之前把气球撞一撞，解一解。总共还有5颗。
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
哑鸟，哦，绿色的。诶，我看看黄色的，这是蝴蝶。哦，绿色好特别哦。抓这绿色哦。 是你喽。
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
所以我还是得要 Leviosa。他应该不要相信我一直抓野生动物到家里。
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
迪克戴眼镜。
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
哦，管理奇兽。奇兽库存。哦。
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
胖胖球很紧张。你要去哪里？吃饭。你看胖胖球很可爱吧？对它生吗？这只也是啊。这好像我家狗凯伦。
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
哑鸟。吃饭。那这个鸟很漂亮。听说它只有在死掉那瞬间才会发出声音，所以才叫哑鸟。平常不会发出声音。
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
再见了，我的奇兽们！我会再带很多伙伴回来的。 变换。白色、红色、黑色、绿色的颜色，蓝色好奇怪。魔法材料织布机器使用。为个物品升级。哦，增加防御。哦。检视特性。其中3，狮尾猫，我随便加在一个身上。
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Accio.
可以把它困住。哎，这样没打到，还行。这里面有什么？哦，月宝箱。
Revelio.
哇，这个好大。觉得白色线比较好看。 喂食应该是后面才用得到，所以喂食可以取消。
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
哦，我来找塞巴斯蒂安。哼，豆干你真太邪恶了，黑魔法血流成河。好像有一个诅咒是可以全部连在一起之后就非常的痛。好，我必须要先去哪里呢？我看看哦，可以去卖我的装备，这边还有一些支线可以解。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
这件传奇我怎么没穿到这件？
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
哦，减6。哦，可以用了。传奇级面罩，学霸斗，战斗，玄武针巢穴。 哦，原来长这样。哎，塞巴斯汀安在哪里呢？哎，这么远。 费德罗特这么远，哦，
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
诶，竟然得到金色的。我还是要破坏一下。这个迷宫我解过吗？
Lumos.
Hey. 迷宫消失了。是 bug 吗？
Reparo.
算了。
Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
I dream of making a better
哎，这个地方打看看。既然要进攻，就不能让别人发现我是谁。
Abandoned.
This is utter nonsense. Have a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
It's Totalis.
缴械一米敌人。好。
Expellium. Leviosa. Descendo. Flupendo.
You've heard. Down drop.
Defendo.
Raid.
Pulsar.
No.
The beasts are safer now.
当当斯勒，那什么东西？他管你说什么就当当斯勒。可以参加舞会吗？不行啊。现在魔法觉醒，感觉越来越少人玩。哎，什么声音？你对我干嘛呀？当你咬我的时候，下来的时候。
Expelliarmus, Levioso. Defendo. Descendo. Confringo.
怎么那么多蜘蛛在这边？
Confringo. Protego.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
诶，这可以走吗？
Revelio.
诶，这边，这个。
Confringo.
不会啊，美国第7先有人取消啊。打起来还是蛮好玩的。好，这边进去。诶。
Revelio.
得这些到底要干嘛？奇怪。
That wasn't too hard.
然后增加我古代魔法剂量的容量。哦。 这边进不去。
Capulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
边桥目的地边来，这边有一个东西可以用。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa。哎，我送上来。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
怎么开不起来呢？难道一定要用
Leviosa. Revelio.
哦，开了开了。
I should investigate.
赶快关桥。哦。哎，小姐，这有个东西。
Revelio.
散两散，没了。他要先冲过来。哦，秒挡，可恶！我要完成那个决斗技巧。有。 哟，来打看看，这个要用漂浮咒兼切割。再使用偷袭。那很痛。这有没有3只？可以。一直打，赶快！
Levioso. Defender. Protego.
被卡住了。
Levioso. Defender.
等待偷袭的时候使用
Protego.
翻转。
Descender.
你看抽招是。
Propender.
哎，没打到。哎，怎么会来一只？这么多只啊
Levioso. Defender. Propender. Levioso. Repulsor.
嘿，比较不要说招式，这个我应该是要用的是冰冻加 bingo 了。地震，那边竟然有地震。
Levioso. Defender.
没地震。
Propender. Descender. Levioso.
哎，
Propender. Levioso. Descender. Revelio.
这有东西。这是谁的营地啊？
Revelio. Revelio.
往这里。秘鲁与声优蛋。
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier and Rockwoods.
I'll scout around Pilgrim.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Is that you, Roylance?
It's exhausting.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
You remember the first life you took? Can't say I do.
Show yourself.
去哪里啊？
Bringing us to Talus.
"小些米敌人。
Expelliarmus! Is it? It's you. What are you doing? Descendo! Your luck at killing us. Expulso! Defender! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Shameless.
Revelio. Revelio.
什么东西啊？哎呦，梅林的标志。
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
哎，那还有个地方。
Revelio.
"感觉我少了一个柱子。
Confringo. Revelio.
啊，这里。
Confringo.
上面。我这边射到，可以。太远。哎。
Confringo.
哦，射不到吗？ OK。
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
有人谁在里面呢？侦察兵哦。
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more
送
danger than
一颗木头，
you.
绞线起来，打，下坠，扶起来。这边有个宝库。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
这样都火灰蛇弹。
Revelio.
它显示地牢在这里。哎，下面有隐藏门。哦，这边有入口。Reparo。
Lumos.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Lumos.
我觉得它跟上一个一模一样。开门的方式是很有创意的。好，这边也解锁一个。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
这看来是个营地啊。赶紧打好了，这对我而言是太困难。
An intruder!
这个都是一次都是5个为单位。找不到。那边有个看到。
How nice of you to stop by.
哦，这采蜜鸟哎。反正再装。这边有一个传送台。
Ah, how delightful!
罗克伍的城堡。哦，到了。哦，原来就是那个剧情，就是使用那个上次反正就是跟我们见面那个巫师，他用了古代魔法恢复了这边水源。
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
哦，他有卖起。哦，他卖的是毛发。
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
I should be going now. Thank you.
这个好像是塞巴斯蒂安的叔叔哎。
Oh, the work it takes to keep a clean house is staggering, even with magic. If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable, I'd be set for life. Not to worry, I like baking. My first employment was at... What girl I was.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
这样什么意思啊？我理解。
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
会有些安妮给塞巴斯蒂的事情。塞巴斯蒂是有点问题。塞巴斯蒂会一直碰安妮的东西哦，为什么？
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
好难决定啊！大家心意真的已决。
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
It won't be long now.
I'll find you. I will make you pay.
Is that the best you can expect?
It isn't all.
Really, it is.
Coming back this way. Let's get this over with. Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge death.
我要打他。
Inevitable. Expelliarmus. I won't rest until you're dead.
他就是长官。
Descender.
Do you think this is fair?
Descender. Descender.
Still has to survive.
Descender. Back here.
哎，打吧。
Aha.
Descendo! Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake. This is where you will fail. You come regret your one less human. Best the likes of me. Is that it? This is almost too easy.
Stupid one. Descendo.
Missed me. You're making this too easy. Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling. It's impossible. How nice of you to stop by.
Descendo.
I won't rest until they're dead.
Glacier.
You can't stop us.
Breathing. Not quite.
No!
Much too slow. Not quite. That was meant for me.
A miss!
There you are. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Confringo. Confringo.
You won't stop me.
Glacier.
Was that your best? Your spells glance off of me.
Leviosa. Descendo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
这个井，哦，该不是那上面站在这边的话，然后这边恢复原状。
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
哦，是那一位。
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
什么方法呢？
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Daydream.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
There we come.
Lumos. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A Keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
奇妙的三连画。
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
那提要叫我去哪里呢？
Revelio.
It's herbology homework, you say? Well, your homework just rampaged.
纵横产量